It's a battle against Moo, also rocking the double genies with Landorus and Tornadus, as well as an Amoonguss. I wonder if people are adopting more Amoongusses back now after seeing how good it is in the Spore strats at the VGC finals. Because I feel like last season there weren't that many Amoongusses running around, right? But let's bring Landorus and Fluttermane. The back, let's have Tornadus of our own in case we need to try and match Tailwinds or taunt possible Amoonguss. And let's also have... Alright, let's see, it is Tornadus and Landorus, the Genie lead. Let's see, so this is most definitely going to be something like a Tailwind, right? Tailwind plus Rock Slide, if I had to guess. So in that case, he's definitely going to outspeed us, right? So I think we just Rock Slide, we eat it, and we just go Dazzling Gleam. Let's just go spread moves. He'll get the Tailwind, but if one of our Pokemon go down, we can bring our own Tornadus in, set up our own Tailwind. And yeah, let's see. Stomping Tantrum does quite a bit of damage to the Fluttermane, but not enough. Stay alive. That's a quite bulky Tornadus. Normally I'm used to that doing about half damage. Dazzling Gleam gets the other bit of damage down onto it. Here's the thing though, we can Rock Slide again, and we can Protect here. I imagine it's Bleak Wind Storm plus another Stomping Tantrum. I wonder if that's Assault Vest on that Landorus. It didn't take too much damage from Moonblast. Icy Wind, interesting. To further control speed, but that also is going to do a lot of damage to the Landorus though, right? Yeah, it takes us down to 69. Very nice. What does his Landorus do? Stomping Tantrum. Is that choiced, I wonder? But this should hopefully take out the Tornadus at least, right? It did look quite bulky, so yeah, it does take it out. Landorus, oh wait, yeah, it's because of the Intimidate from earlier. That's probably why it didn't do as much damage. Chi and Pow comes out now. That is going to be very scary for us. I might have to do a double switch. Oh, yep, that's Chi and Pow. Fluttermane, we need Fluttermane to stay alive to deal with that. And we know that he's using Stomping Tantrum, right? So Stomping Tantrum into the Fluttermane probably. And that's likely a Icicle Crash or something into Landorus. So let's switch on this side into Heatran. And then on Fluttermane's side, we switch into Tornadus. Dodge the Stomping Tantrum. After this, there's going to be one more turn of Tailwind. I can set up my own Tailwind with Tornadus. And let's see then. Go for like just a Heat Wave, I suppose, with Heatran. Ice Spinner, yep. Not going to do too much damage. Stomping Tantrum again. It must be locked into it, right? This is probably going to be Sacred Sword now into... well, no. It's going to be Ice Spinner into the Tornadus now, and maybe the Stomping Tantrum into the Heatran, right? How many turns left of their Tailwind? One turn left. What I'll do is I'll switch back into Landorus, get off another Intimidate, and Tailwind myself here. I could also go Terra Ghost, actually, and I'm no longer weak to an Ice Spinner here. I am susceptible to Stomping Tantrum, but there's no way he's using Stomping Tantrum onto this slot, right? So I think Terra Ghost here is fine. And then after this, I'll have the Tailwind advantage. He'll have -1 on both Pokemon. He does still have a Sucker Punch or Icicle Crash with his Chi and Pow though, but -1 might be okay here. He's also going to Terra, very interesting. I'm not attacking though, so maybe this is for pure damage. Onto his Landorus, going Terra Water. I no longer have Terra Grass Heatran. This is kind of scary actually. This is Terra Blast. But let's have a look and see though. It is low already though, so that Landorus isn't that much of a threat to us. Sorry about that, my dog just came into the room, so I had to deal with that quickly, but as expected though, perfectly, he did go for the Ice Spinner onto the Tornadus, which was not very effective now, and he did go for a Stomping Tantrum there. So now, with the speed boost from Tailwind, we can just go Rock Slide here, and just, yeah, honestly, just double Bleak Wind Storm as well. Break Sash as well. I imagine he's using a priority move against Landorus here, but we should still be fine, I think. Oh, he's gonna withdraw. If this is Amoonguss, Bleak Wind Storm does a lot of damage to it. It is Amoonguss. So, we might honestly KO the Landorus here. Rock Slide, lives on 1 HP, but I mean Bleak Wind Storm, so long as we don't miss, we don't. Do a lot of damage to it, the Amoonguss, as well as KO the Landorus, which is huge for us. Tianpao comes back in. I mean, I don't really know what it does from there, right? We had the Tailwind advantage now. He effectively just sacked his Landorus and took huge damage onto his Amoonguss here. Blood of Ruin comes back out now. Blood of Ruin is going to help us out since Rock Slide will help chip their Pokemon down as well as Beacon Storm. And yeah, I think they realized that they can't outpace me. Even if they do somehow take out my Landorus, I still have Heatran in the back. Nice win for us there. Battle against Yuho, and oh my goodness, yep. What do you see at the bottom there? Amoonguss. I feel like the VGC World Championship has been a disaster for the Scarlet and Violet rank ladder. Now everybody and their brother are using an Amoonguss here to spore everybody to sleep. I definitely want to have Tornadus to taunt that Amoonguss if possible. Let's bring our Landorus as well. In the back, let us have Heatran to try and possibly absorb Flare Blitzes or Heat Waves from the Chi-Yu and Arcanine. Chi or Flutter Mane 2. Who do they lead with? It is going to be Flutter Mane and Arcanine. Hisuian Arcanine though, to be fair, so let's see. I think Tailwind is definitely a must here. Tailwind, and let's go into... You can U-turn into the Flutter Mane because we didn't see a booster energy, so that might be sashed. And then we can go into, what is it called? Oh, Extreme Speed. Ah, that's okay. We'll go into Heatran on that slot. Well, actually, now that we know that it used E-Speed and not something like a Flare Blitz, that does open up some possibilities for us. We could go into our own Flutter Mane here. But let's go into Heatran instead though. I imagine this is a Dazzling Gleam, so being a Steel type, we should resist this fairly well. Yep. Take barely any damage, which is what you love to see. And Leftovers does heal up that chip damage. Now here's the question though. Do we go Sunny Day, or do we... Let me just Beacon Storm. Beacon Storm, Earth Power, Hisuian Arcanine. I want to see if he uses his Terror here. Oh, he's going to withdraw the Hisuian Arcanine. Okay. And out comes Chi-Yu. I'm using Earth Power there though, so that's going to do a lot of damage. But the special defense drop does mean we might be in a bit of a pickle. Beacon Storm does hit both. Get Flutter Mane down to half health. If Heatran survives, we should get a KO with Earth Power here. Yes. Oh, we move first thanks to Tailwind. Alright, Chi-Yu goes down. What does his Flutter Mane do though? Shadow Ball? Yeah, Shadow Ball into which slot though? Into the Heatran, okay. No Chi-Yu up anymore means that we don't take too much damage from that. He still has his Terror though, which is something of concern. I doubt it's Arcanine now, so it'll probably be his final Pokemon, which is going to be... is that Iron Hands? Yes, Iron Hands. Fake Out is a possible thing for him here. So is Drain Punch though, to be fair. I think I can go into my own Flutter Mane here and... Well, actually no. Let's go into Landorus, get an Intimidate off, and Protect. Because there is a very possibility that he tries to Shadow Ball Landorus, or Tornadus, which is going to be Landorus, and go for Drain Punch onto Heatran. We are kind of wasting our turns of Tailwind though by taking a very defensive turn here, but I don't think he can match us with this, so should be very safe this turn. And on the following turn, we'll be set up very well with a Choice Scarf Landorus out. And no more Fake Out on the table for him. -1 attack from Intimidate. Effect goes up for us. Also, if he tries to Wild Charge that slot, Landorus is there now. Dazzling Gleam, yep. Won't do too much to our Landorus, I hope. Ah, yeah, we survived, but Drain Punch onto the Heatran. Okay, perfect. Now then, we are still faster with our Landorus. We can try and go for an Earth Power onto his, or Stomping Tantrum rather, onto his Iron Hands. Terra Grass, because I think we were very safe here, and Earth Power. That's not as well. Ooh, there's gonna be a switch in. Oh, wait, does he have some flying type Pokemon? Windy. This is Arcan. Oh, this is so dead. I mean, it intimidates a Landorus, but I mean, this is absolutely dead meat. It'll probably take both of our attacks, so Landorus won't get the KO. And then, well, hang on. We'll see. We'll see. With the Intimidate, it makes things a bit dicey, but we'll see. It'd be great if we get a KO with the Landorus by itself, and then Heatran's Earth Power gets redirected. But let's see. It does KO. Quad effective, no crit needed, right? Yeah, no crit needed. Quad effective, and that means that our Earth Power will get redirected. We still move first. Oh, it is... Wow, that must be a very bulky Flutter Mane. Dazzling Gleam will take out our Landorus. Tailwind fades here, if I'm not mistaken, but I mean, we can bring in our Tornadus back again and then get another Tailwind up. I'm curious to see what that final Pokemon is. We don't even need Flutter Mane yet. The Tornadus comes out, this is going to be Tailwind, and then we can honestly just Heat Wave here, right? Oh wait, no, it's Iron Hands, right? We remember, we saw this earlier. Tailwind and Earth Power. Actually, you know what? Let's also, just to be safe, let's Protect, because we know it can have Fake Out. So, we should be fine here. We'll have a Mental Herb as well for... Oh, actually, no. Fake Out onto the Tornadus. That might still... Oh yeah, it's Mental Herb, not Covert Cloak, so that still does flinch us. Dazzling Gleam, miss... Oh no, sorry, no, that's the Protect. Does this KO Tornadus though? Ooh, it doesn't. Yeah, that's a very bulky Flutter Mane. And considering the fact that Earth Power earlier didn't KO, yeah. Now we go Tailwind. And we can Earth Power his Iron Hands. The Terra Gross, Heatran is pretty safe here no matter what. And if our Flutter Mane comes in under Tailwind, it can just Dazzling Gleam, get up a double KO. Ooh, but hang on. The Terra... Ooh, is this going to be Terra Flying Iron Hand with Terra Blast? There is still... Oh, it's Terra Gross. Oh, yeah. Heatwave would have been a lot better here. Hang on a second. There is still a possibility that things get dicey. There is actually a very real possibility that we still lose this. Earth Power is not going to do enough here. Yeah, it does very little. Great Terra by him. Dazzling Gleam. He honestly gets a double KO here. Now we can Drain Punch Heatran. Oh my goodness, I should have Heat Waved. And it's gonna come down to... oh, he has Heavy Slam as well for my Flutter Mane, so... Oh no. Absolutely should have gone for the... what is it called? Heat Wave there instead. But let's see. Dazzling Gleam, we have Tailwind, so we will move first. We'll KO his Flutter Mane. But I imagine, is that Assault Vest on his... maybe that's where the Assault Vest is, on his Iron Hands. Well, I don't know if we win this 1v1. That might be Assault Vest with how little damage that did. Now Heavy Slam will KO me here, right? It'll take at least 2, maybe 3 hits for Shadow Ball. Heavy Slam just gets a 1-hit KO, yeah. That Iron Hands won him the game.